Hey guys, it's Joe, the 50-something Dasher, with another video here. And in this video, I want to kind of pose the question here, or kind of get maybe if I can get like a conversation started here about, is there a certain point where a customer can be kind of inconsiderate towards a Dasher, and as far as the customer knowing what a Dasher is going to have to go through to deliver an order to them, if I'm making sense here. Okay, so let's just take me for instance. If I lived in the 12th floor of an apartment building with a tricky gate code and certain parking instructions, and I knew that I lived in a tricky location for a delivery driver, I would not. This is just me personally. You guys tell me what you think about this issue, or let's get some other opinions here. But me personally, I would not place an order for a DoorDash driver to bring me, let's say for instance, 24 packs of water, a 50-pound bag of dog two, and I don't know, a 15 or 20-pound bag of ice melt, and all kind of two like full gallons of milk, and this like heavy order that even would be difficult, even just delivering to a house. You're going to have to make multiple trips back and forth to your car, even delivering to a house. But we're talking like a 12th floor of an apartment building. So a couple examples with me. I had this one customer that I've delivered to twice that lives in a location right now where the road is closed. So this customer still will place an order, and when you pick up the order, you're following GPS. GPS has you drive past the customer's street to the next street, and what you do is you turn, and you have to park at there's like a park, a public park, and that's where you park. And it even shows you this on the GPS, to walk through the backyards of this customer's, like essentially their neighbors' yards. You walk through the yards and then have to like walk down the sidewalk to find the customer that way. Check out this video I shot the last time I went to this customer, which was the other day. Check it out. All right, the order in question that this video is about is already dropped off, but I thought I'd recreate here I'm still in the location, so I thought I'd recreate what I had to do for this order. So I'm at my car now, and so I had to, you literally, for this particular customer, since the road is closed, have to walk all the way through other people's backyards. I mean, this is crazy. The things that us DoorDash drivers have to do sometimes for, little to no appreciation, little tip on this. I personally, if I lived on a street with a road closed like this, I would not be asking delivery drivers to deliver me anything. But look at this construction war zone here. It's probably going to take like 5 years to complete this. They have this ripped up. It's been like this for months. Navigating my way through hazardous trenches, and then the customer is then even at this point I still have to walk a few houses down to get to the customer. Just ridiculous. So anyway, that's it for this recreation. So first time I went to that customer, it was like two, what was it? Like, I want to say 40-pound bags of, like, not bags, but the buckets of kitty litter, 2 buckets, and a big roll of paper towels and some other items. And you saw that walk that I had there. And can you imagine both hands full and like a pack of paper towels, manhandling all that whole walk? One of the buckets, like the handle busted on me and the bucket fell to the ground, and it didn't damage the item, but I had to deliver everything else and come back for that. This last order where I shot that video afterwards, that was just like an 8-pound bag of cat food. So a little bit different story there. But if I get a situation like this again in the winter time, then and I'd have to track through snow, and you don't know what's in that grass there underneath that snow, if there's dog crap or what, or mud or whatever the case. If I get to a situation like that again and I don't feel comfortable like walking a distance like that through the snow, I'm just going to drop the order. And the customer didn't tip very much. That first time I went there was like a $3.50 tip, and the other time $3. I had this other order. This has been months ago, and I want to say this was like downtown Columbus area, the delivery, but I'm not for sure. I can't remember. But this was like a grocery order that had a pack of water, like 24 pack of water. There was like some, either like gallons of something, either milk or distilled water, vinegar. I remember like some kind of the gallons of something, and some stuff from the produce. I mean, this was like a 15 or 20 item grocery order. And I knew I was going somewhere that had a gate code, or a door code, I should say. Then I was going to have to go in and then go to an elevator up to the customer lived on a 7th floor, 8th floor, something like that. And so I was like, well, how am I going to do this? Well, fortunately, I thought of using my catering bag. And it's a good thing I had just purchased the catering bag, I think of 2 or 3 weeks prior to this. So I was like, man, I'm glad I have that thing. So I put the whole order just about in that. And it was heavy as hell. I mean, I was both hands carrying that catering bag to the front door, entered in my code, and then manhandled that to the elevator. Then I get up to the floor where the customer is on, and there's 3 different hallways you can go down that none of them are marked. And I had to leave the bag at the elevator, go down each hallway until I found the customer's apartment number, and then I had to walk back, get my bag, and go down there. And there was like probably like a $3 or $4 tip on that. So again, I just, it is what it is. I mean, there's kind of like, you got the one side of it where it's like, come on, does the customer, why would a customer put a driver through that and hardly tip anything? Or come on, have some compassion here. So there's that side of the coin. There's the other side where some people might view it as, hey, everybody should be able to get whatever they need to have delivered. They should be able to get delivered, just like everybody else does, regardless of their living situation, or because I've even delivered to truck drivers in their trucks before. I mean, that's always kind of tricky, but they have a right to have stuff delivered just like anybody else. But I just, like I said, me personally, if I lived in uh, if I was located somewhere that was that tricky of a delivery, I wouldn't place delivery orders. I just wouldn't. That's just me. You guys let me know what you think. And so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's the video for the day. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. As always, like, subscribe, check out my other videos, and until the next video, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Drive safe.